Hey guys, this is Mark here, and if Guns for Gaming, and today we're doing our podcast. And this is the first episode. We might bring guests on in the future, but at the moment we've just got us three. Would you two like to introduce yourselves as well?
Hello everybody, Nath here.
Hi everybody, Warpath one also known as Jamie here.
Yep, and we're gonna do our podcast. So hopefully you should be able to hear us fine. We're using Skype, so try not to DDoS us, because I know people are gonna try so much now. But I'm joking, by the way. But in the future, we could do this as live streams if people would like that, and that would be pretty fun. But the first topic we're gonna get on today is Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know if you guys are fans, but we are definitely big fans of Grand Theft Auto 4 anyway, and the Grand Theft Auto franchise. So,
Yep.
if you got to choose of you two now, what would you want back? Would you prefer the flying planes, the gyms at the beaches? What would you...
From what one?
From any Grand Theft Auto.
We're going to go first, Nath.
No, you can.
Okay, well, from GTA 4, because I've played many of the Grand Theft Autos, but from GTA 4 I thought it was pretty cool how you had tolls, you had roadworks, just small little things like that added to the realism of the game. And obviously you can go to Burger Town and get something to eat. That was also quite nice. They're just little things that really adds to the realism in GTA 4. The helicopters you could drive, there was a massive airport. It was just really, really exciting, big open world.
Nice.
Well, to be honest, the campaign was brilliant. I liked the length of it. It was quite long. It wasn't too short and it wasn't too long. Really, it was perfect. I thought, yeah, like Jamie was saying, Burger Town, that was really good. I loved the map of GTA 4, but I know for sure that they're not going to be bringing that back. The drivable planes as well. Hopefully they'll bring that back, which I've seen the trailer. If nobody has, you obviously see a plane. I don't know if that's in the trailer. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, that's right, basically. Drivable planes is one of the main things.
And also, GTA is just one of them games you never get bored of. That's what I really like about Grand Theft Auto 4. I could play it over and over and over again, obviously with you two and multiplayer. And it was so fun just to drive around, mess around,
Kill
just
people.
play GTA, yeah. GTA.
And isn't the map meant to be from San Andreas?
Yeah.
The new map, so
yeah,
that would
from
be
the
quite
PS2
good.
version.
Vice City, yeah?
A lot of people
no
say
way.
that was
What
the
was
best.
the map in San Andreas called?
It was San Andreas. I'm pretty sure it was in California.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah. And then,
California.
personally,
Hollywood.
for me, I just like the flying plane thing. I remember playing San Andreas. I think everyone who played San Andreas used to cheating somehow or some way.
Tanks.
And tanks, flying cars,
Traffic,
cars,
yeah, everything.
everyone on the streets getting launchers and shooting each other, and yeah, I used to just like cheats. They were just so fun. They brought back a few to get cars and that, but it's just been back the cheats like getting tanks, especially for multiplayer, because multiplayer, I think people only care about messing around with their friends, like on free roam, and then they should definitely bring back cheats for that.
Yeah.
That was just
Drivable boats as well. Drive boats on the road.
And then flying planes. Oh, I just used to fly them all the time and then try and get a perfect landing in. But especially it would be fun to do those huge jumbo jets you see at the airport.
Oh, that and drivable at the moment, aren't they? It's massive. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, and see what you could do with them.
Fly them. And then like in missions, you could actually go and fly them, and you had to safely land it or something like that.
And I remember on Grand Theft Auto 3 as well, you had the shopping malls, didn't you? You could go into gun stores. And then Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I remember I used to get the plane and crash into our house so we could land. Rather than jumping out the plane, it needs to just crash into our house. Because it didn't damage it. It was really just... things you can do in that game aren't realistic, but they're so fun. Like, obviously, you got realism element to it, but I like how crazy and free you are. You're not restricted in what you do.
And guys, now we're gonna move on to still sticking with GTA.
I have
but
one
we're
more
gonna
thing
talk
to
a
say
bit.
as well.
Oh yep.
Sorry, the police as well I didn't find so good in GTA 4 and episodes from Liberty City, as you probably all didn't. Maybe some of you did, but every time you'd commit a crime, if you resisted arrest, they'd just open fire on you and they'd just chase you. Or maybe they should give you like a fine, like they do in Mafia 2. If you haven't played that, they give you like
Good game.
fines and stuff. They should just
Like speeding fines.
Yeah.
But if it's maybe like you go and try and shoot them, then maybe they shoot you back. But you mean like
Yeah.
if you're speeding and then you stop for them?
And another thing as well, if they like crashed into you for some reason, they just come after you and shoot you. And I found that really annoying because sometimes I'd barely touch them and they'd come after me and start trying to kill me. It's just not realistic. So they should try and change that.
The good thing about that though is there was cheats to get the cop straight off. You could just do you want its level down.
I think GTA had very little bugs in it, but you're never going to get a game like that without as much bugs. With like a lot of bugs, because it did have so little bugs, GTA, and obviously you're going to have the few things that annoy you, but I think still overall it's a fantastic game. All the GTA games I really enjoyed.
You two ready to move on to the next bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yep, the next thing we're going to talk about is the campaign. As I don't know if Jamie has completed it all, but me and Nath definitely completed the whole campaign. I know Jamie's definitely played most of it. We know what the campaign's like. And we want to now let's talk about what we think it should be like in FIFA. What? FIFA? Yeah, sure. Let's see what the campaign should be in FIFA. Imagine a campaign in FIFA. That would be really, really awkward.
Career mode is sort of a campaign, but not much of a campaign.
Yeah. The campaign in Grand Theft Auto 4 we'll talk about first. Like, any particular things you liked about you two?
Well, I played probably about 60% of it, and I watched you throughout most of the rest of it. And I just really like how the missions were varied. That's one thing about open world games. Sometimes they get a bit of repetitiveness. Like you do go and fetch a letter for someone, go and get some money for someone. You just do the same tasks over and over, which I really liked how GTA, you had diverse tasks, so you didn't have the same task over and over. And it was really good. The final mission was fantastic, everything. That campaign was really good.
Okay, we're gonna say some spoilers now about GTA 4, so if you have not played it and you want to play it, we'll put an annotation on the screen where you should skip to now, okay? Remember, spoilers. Spoilers. Okay, there you go, should be in plenty of time. If you're still here, hello, you must have already completed or you don't care about the ending. But, near enough, you are a guy called Nico Bellic who is Russian, and you go to stay with your American friend
called Roman.
Who is Roman.
Cousin,
Roman
isn't he?
Fairwing. Yeah, he's your cousin. And you stay with him. He promised you a huge house, amazing life in America, and he's got some crappy little apartment, and you're quite annoyed with him. You do jobs for him. I'm trying to do this quickly. You do jobs for him. You get girlfriends along the way. You befriend people. You kill people. You do a lot of stuff. And then there's one bit in it which I've never seen somebody do the same way as me. There was a bit where you go to, I think it's Roman's wedding with his fiancée. Oh, it was sort of his wife because it was a wedding, but I can't remember her name for the life of me. Then you go there, and you're there, and what actually happens is either your girlfriend gets killed or Roman gets killed. For me, it was my girlfriend who was Ginger. I think I can't remember her name. I'm not trying to be racist, but if you haven't played, there's a guy in the game called Packy. And, it's his sister who died. But for most of my friends who have played it, they said Roman died. So what happened with you, Nath?
My girlfriend. No, Roman's wife died for me. I chose, because you got either payback or, what was it? There was two choices, wasn't it? Payback and something else.
I don't think on that mission. I'm not too sure if there were. I can't remember.
You could pick up one money box that would be a good choice, and the other one that would be a bad choice. I think it was revenge, or the same thing as payback. I think, or there was something else. Oh, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I chose the bad option. Yeah, the Roman's wife got killed, and then basically what happens then is Roman befriends you, and he hates you then, and you never speak to him again. That's what happens if you choose that option. What happens if you choose the girlfriend option, Mark?
Well, he's still there. You go and chase him. 'Cause the guy who killed her, for me, was the guy you used to work for. You used to do loads of jobs for him. So and then in the final mission is an epic mission. It's my second favourite. I'll tell you my favourite in a minute, and we'll go through our favourite missions. But you sort of go in a warehouse, you kill at least 50 guards. Once you've killed them all, you jump onto a bike on the beach, and he's on a boat and he's driving, and you're on the bike, and there's a huge ramp, and you go up the ramp and you get into the helicopter, and Roman, and what's his name, Little J, or the Jamaican guy.
Yeah,
Jacob,
Little Jacob.
that's it.
Yeah.
Little Jacob. And he's there, and then you get in the helicopter and you shoot him down and kill him, and that's how the game ended for me.
He owned that pool place, yeah, or something. You could play pool there. Was it
Yeah.
that? Yeah, that place.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about GTA campaign. You could just go and you could take people on dates, couldn't you? You could do bowling, darts.
Yeah.
Then the missions, like you worked for someone. I really liked how the protagonist was Russian. I really
Yeah.
liked how Nico was Russian. It was different rather than this American guy who's rich and he's just a gangster and he beats everyone up. It was really nice to see Nico and his story develop throughout the campaign.
I remember.
But should we get on to GTA 5 campaign, what we want in that, or should we, do you want anything else?
You
on
want to
One
go
more
on a
thing
bit longer on this?
yeah,
Okay.
I have a thing
Yeah.
to cover as
Got
well.
a few more of these.
I think I've lost it now, now. Oh,
What? Alright, I'm gonna quickly last thing, unless you two have got something to add after it. But our favourite missions in Grand Theft Auto 4, the whole campaign. My personal favourite was the bank robbery, which you did with you. I think it was Bruce, Packy, and
Patrick.
like his mate, and Patrick. I don't know.
Nicknamed Packy, yeah. That was his nickname. I just remember that. To be honest with you, I can't remember missions there. You know, because it was so far back now. It's just like I'm replaying Mafia 2 now just to remember the campaign, because I remembered it was good. Yeah, I remember that bank robbery one.
It was fun because then I think it was $250,000, which is the most you get for a mission, and then you had to escape from the police, gone through the train system.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're probably hello. You might be back here from the spoilers. The spoilers have gone. If you have skipped, if you haven't, then you know the spoilers. But okay, so if anyone got anything to add that aren't spoilers?
Not really.
I have one thing. It's what you want to see in GTA 5, yeah?
No, that's what our next topic is.
Oh,
so
yeah.
have you got?
No, nothing.
Alright, so Grand Theft Auto 5, the campaign. I think they've been spending 4 years or something on Grand Theft Auto. So
Ever since GTA 4 was released.
yeah, and so much people have just been wanting Grand Theft Auto to come out. It's one of the best-selling ever games. I know most people have played Grand Theft Auto on like the PlayStation 2 San Andreas, and then as soon as GTA 4 came out, the story on that was probably the best story I've ever played, personally, in my opinion. But that was about 4 years ago, so 3 or 4 years ago, that was. And now we're going to talk about, the campaign on GTA 5. So, what do you think, where should the main character come from?
Well, it shows apparently is that Tommy Facchetti guy, wasn't it, from Vice City?
Yeah.
That's what apparently people are saying.
Wasn't it like his... I don't know if this is either true. No, it's not true. I was sort of thinking of something, and I told a friend about it, and I now think it might be true, but it's not. It's about like where his son got killed or something like that. I don't think that's true, is it?
One thing I'd like to see is a
No.
British person,
I
like
think so.
from England. That'd be quite nice because we've never.
Wasn't it meant to be in London? At one point they were saying?
Rumours were they were going to be in London, but to be honest, London wouldn't be the most entertaining city 'cause it'd always be constantly busy. I think it'd be cool to have an open world game, but to be honest, I like my GTA games in like open world highway because London would be too hectic.
Well, there was a Grand Theft Auto London. That was really old. I think it was on the PlayStation 1.
Was it?
There actually was a Grand Theft Auto in London before that, so before it's going to come back. So, the main character, if you got to choose you two right now, how old would he be? Where would he come from? What would happen to him? How much money would he have? Who would his relatives be? What sort of job would he have? Everything